Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a roadmap update, 3.2.1 info, a recap of the official Star Citizen shows from the week, and some more news too! Roadmap-wise, there isn't much in the way of features being moved around yet. There is, however, a lot of tasks being added to some of the features already planned for the 3.3 patch. 29 tasks for Hurston, 4 for Lorville, and 4 for the rest stops as well have been added. Hammerhead tasks are up from 29 all the way up to 111 now, so they are expanding out the tasks they need to get these things done. Object container streaming across all of its subset tasks are now at 154 complete out of 198, so there's obviously progress going on there. A lot of features have seen a little progress as well, with weapons, modularity, scramble races, and the Phoenix all getting a little few tasks complete. We need to wait and see over the next couple of weeks, though, for updates that we might see move to 3.4 from 3.3. 3.3 is quite feature-rich at the moment, and I don't suspect they'll be able to get it all done for a 3.3 release in September, but we'll have to see what gets prioritized. Obviously, in the next couple of weeks, we should start to see some 3.6 information, which would be for June of next year. And we will start to see some information on patch 3.5 being fleshed out a bit more as well, but they are in a bit of flux after each of the quarterly releases. We've seen a flurry of mini patches and hotfixes, some of which are still in testing. The latest patch they've released is on the PTU, and it's patch 3.2.1D. So patch 3.2.1 will go to a live build once it's got all the changes they want in, and it is a solid released candidate. So with the changes in the D build, they've reduced the accuracy of AI turrets for the Cutlass, Starfarer, and Constellation. They've scaled insurance expedite costs to be proportional with ship values, and changed refuel and repair costs to be proportional of the ship claim expedite cost as well. They've removed EMPs from Grimhex's Dumpers Depot, as they were not able to be fitted on ships properly. They've reduced the firing arc of the Gladius nose to be in line with other ships and prevent AI from firing sideways at players. They've updated the Reclaimer manned turret dashboard UI to render to texture tech. They've removed watermelons from Echo 11 due to their destruction causing a client crash. That is probably my favourite patch note ever so far. The AI markers for players should no longer be inaccurate if that member moves away in quantum travel. The UEC/REC wallet should now update properly from account to game. To check that out, recopy your account across and then subtract 100,000 UEC to see if it matches your UEC correctly from your account. Basically, when you're in a PTU, they give you 100,000 Alpha UEC to play around with while you're in that patch. They've also fixed a client crash. So currently, the testing focus for that patch is combat versus AI opponents, but they are dialing in a lot of stuff. There is a known issue. A performance hit can occur at first when you load in to the PTU. It can stall the game for several seconds. Though they are dialing in ESP for 3.2.1 to a degree, and it has been a little bit of a focus of that patch. I was talking to Jolly001, a streamer from Angels of the Warp. Go check him out. I'll put his links down below. He was saying that David and the ESP IFCS team at CIG were going to likely be tweaking the systems into 3.4 in December, as there are a lot of dependent systems that all need some work. So expect potential little improvements to ESP and IFCS until then, but it to be more dialed in sort of like around that patch. Turret gameplay is being refined for 3.2.1. We are also getting visual previews of items on the shopping terminals. Power allocation has seen some work tweaking it and fixing overclocking. Mining mechanics are also getting some audio improvements as well. And that should all be coming in the 3.2.1 live build. We saw a preview of the changes coming to the Mobiglass comlink and some of the Spectrum integration there, having org and thread feeds and messaging all in one place. This week's Reverse the Verse was a let's make a character. It's nothing I can really summarize, as it was a game dev, so it was more look at the processes that they go through for early concept art from Jay Lee. But here is the Disco Lando inspired character that they made by the end of it. Go check it out if you're interested in seeing that. It was quite a fun stream. Calling all devs, so let's go through a quick little summary of these. They still need to convert countermeasures, thrusters and missiles to items 2.0, and then they pretty much have ships 2.0 stuff complete, though there might be a couple of little tiny other things to do. They are adding negative effects of degradation of items such as misfiring, malfunctioning, when an item is overstressed or has degraded over time. Quantum travel speed is based on the size and type of your quantum drive, and that larger ships are going to be faster and have better acceleration, but they're going to take longer to calibrate and spool. Arena Commander will receive updates from anything they change in the persistent universe, and eventually they may get dedicated teams working on Arena Commander and Star Marine in the future. Missions will not scale based on what ship you bring or the amount of players. However, missions will be static with their difficulty, and you'll have a choice of what mission to do, and then you need to select the appropriate loadout equipment and who to bring, what to bring to do that mission efficiently. Around the verse, so I ranted a reasonable amount last week about the shortness of the previous week's Around the Verse. This week was much better actually. The episode was around 8 to 9 minutes long, but it contained a good amount of information. They are implementing and experimenting with some new mocap for shopkeepers. We saw internal whiteboxing of the 890 Jump, that awesome luxury ship. Talking about luxury ships, the 600i touring variant was shown and is almost complete. The Banu Defender is seeing work. This will define the rest of the Banu series of ships, with materials and assets being used for like the Banu Merchantman and stuff like that. Utilitarian hangars and larger habs are getting a lot of work for Hurston, as well as generally being reusable assets when they're done. In other news, there are players protesting the state of Arena Commander by blockading Cry-Astro services in a large amount of servers across the persistent universe. It's interesting emergent gameplay to me because they are basically extorting players for Alpha UEC. It's interesting. It gives something else to be looked at, and some extra light being shone on some areas about criminality and stuff like that for the game. I've done a video on that specifically, so check that out if you're interested. CitizenCon second wave tickets are on sale at the moment as well for the 10th of October in Austin, Texas, with the addition of being able to buy a ticket for a friend now added. I also saw a guy on Reddit, WorldSpawn00. They were making a mining controller, which I thought had some promise. It also begs the question, will we get lots of different farming sim-style controls for everything in the future? I suppose there's lots available at the moment anyway that we could repurpose for Star Citizen. But I'd like to see lots of people making their own custom controllers and potentially selling them or showing how to make them. I love the idea of lots of custom controllers for everything, but desk space, and I wouldn't really want to build one myself because I know what I'm like with half-done projects. They'll just be littered around the room, but I'd happily buy one off someone else. Links to more info on everything we've discussed down below. Also, Shadow stuffs. Be sure to check out Shadow. It's a cloud-based alternative to getting or upgrading your gaming PC. It allows you to leverage the power of a GeForce 1080 at the moment and a powerful Windows 10 PC on almost any device, so long as your internet connection is good enough. It works with Star Citizen Alpha 3.2, and with 3.3 coming in September with object container streaming, it's only going to get better. Shadow is available in France, Germany, United States, United Kingdom, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Switzerland. If you do try it out, be sure to use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Links to more info in the description below. Forgotten Heralds, so they're giving away a voucher with lifetime insurance on my channel throughout the rest of July. They are a friendly, active Star Citizen org that are recruiting members that want to join in their various operations and training that they run in-game now. They are looking for new or veteran players alike and are very friendly and organised, really working on developing their members as much as they want to be developed. I've previously covered them in an organisation spotlight, which I will link below if you want to see some more information on them. To be in for a chance of winning that voucher, make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos made during the month. Each video gives you another chance to win. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the verse.